Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 2 of opening up the new mine. Alright, let's jump into the action. So last night, we were starting to hear the creaking and groaning of the overhead dirt starting to trickle down and give way, so we put this support in. Not really sure how that's going to go. Hopefully we don't, nothing collapses. But without further ado, let's get started. We're probably going to take that middle beam out and build up stuff on both sides because we don't want a big pillar right in the middle of our entryway. Let's see, we got to set our grade again, it looks like. Looks like the GPS settings do not carry over. So let's go ahead and set our blade down the whole way. Get it perfectly level. Right there. There, GPS is set up. Let's get rocking and rolling. That was a bit more aggressive than I wanted. There we go. That's about what I want. Maybe we'll get up in there and dig a path going down so that we can set the rock truck down in there and start using the excavator again. What's up, Astro? How you doing? How's your day going? What's up, cutie pie? How's everybody doing today? We're opening up this new mine entrance. What's up? I can't pronounce that. We'll call you CA. What's up, CA? Hi. I see you. If y'all want to see the full stream, I got another stream going on YouTube. It's got the same title and everything, except it's going to say full screen instead of vertical in the title at the end of it. Or you can stick around in the vertical. Don't matter to me. What do you think? Should I start digging down or should I keep going forward and getting this coal out? I am kind of scared that we're going to start having a cave in here. Thing looks full, we'll take it in. Hey, if anybody wants to run a rock truck, let's see about making that happen. Personally not a big fan of running a rock truck myself. I just like loading it. So yeah, a couple days ago we updated our wash plant here. It's pretty automated now. The only upgrade now currently we're in need of is we need to find a way to hook up our gold plant to it. Oh yeah, we added this oil setup last night, man. That's just some free money right there. Free money. Need to start leveling up quicker so I can buy the bigger machines. Stop playing around with this nonsense, these little dinky machines. No, maybe we will leave that pillar there and just make this kind of like a channel over this way. Went to church this morning, not too many people showed up. It was a good service nonetheless. Not the typical sermon. It was addressing how a bunch of people stormed a worship service. You know, private church. People are coming in to do a public protest. Kind of messed up. I'm all for freedom of speech, but not on private property. At a church nonetheless. It's just they're trying to worship the Lord, man. Anyone in chat go to church today? Yeah, they skipped the meal today too because they figured not many people were going to show up, which they were right. The roads were terrible. It hasn't been that bad since the day I got married. Got married on a Sunday, right after the service. Didn't see barely any plow trucks running. I saw one plow truck in a parking lot. What are you doing over there, dude? Get the plow in the road. Yeah, you hear that sound? I think that's the sound of the earth getting ready to give way. Sup, Bullet? Yeah, we're gonna have to add some more support in there. Let's see if I can climb up on this and put some supports in. Probably gonna have to add some dirt or something. Come on, snap in there. There we go. I wonder if I can add dirt here. I'm gonna have to go get some out of the plant. So I don't know if those steel meshes are going to work unless they're kind of integrated with some sort of terrain block. see if we can stick some dirt up there. Can I place it through it? Doesn't look like it. Let's see, we gotta raise this bucket up. There we go. Some dirt up in there. Can I flatten upward? Yeah, I can. That's weird. Let's see if I get some more mesh in here. I know nothing about the cave-in physics. So I'm just guessing, hoping this is gonna work. Does not sound very happy with me. Let's see, we're gonna have to buy some more of these steel meshes. Hearing it like right here. It sounds like it wants to cave in. Get the dirt, put the dirt in. Hopefully that's doing something. Gonna need some more of that mesh now. Steel ceiling. I think the mesh will be fine. That ceiling's gonna get expensive. Dang, this mesh is gonna get expensive. So we'll buy 50 of them. Yeah, right there it looks like it wants to break. We just saw it. Well, we might be witnessing a cave-in here today. Let's see if we can clean this ceiling up a bit over this way so I can... So we can get some more in here. Camera does not want to cooperate with me. Yeah, that does not want to clean up. Let's see if we can get in there manually with the pickaxe, maybe. cool if it would stop making that noise. It's making me nervous. Well, at least this will get us a little more XP faster. Oh, is that really not letting me hit the bucket? Sup, Tucker? Get on Fortnite? You didn't even figure out how to add me as a friend. Yeah, I remember you. Why is this not acting like a support? Rough concrete. There you go. Sent it in chat. Maybe I gotta put another pillar over on this side, and then it'll shut up. Yeah, give me a sec, I'll load it up. Do I need the concrete block on top for this to work? Is that what's going on? should get Discord. It would make it a lot easier for me to like send you stuff. Like I could just show you. Then it, then I wouldn't have to switch over things on the stream. See, where are we going to want this entrance way at? Probably going to want that all to extend out about one more. No, that's not what I wanted. It's too high up. Yeet. Oh, I knew I was going to overshoot that. Stupid how the arm there doesn't have collisions. So probably that right there is where I want. Let's see, is that going to transfer weight properly? Is this connected to the ground? It's a very good question. I don't hear it groaning anymore. Alright, let me show you my Fortnite screen here. You there, Tucker? Oh, you ain't even on the full screen. You might as well get on the full screen so I can properly show it to you. Yeah, hop over to the other stream, I'll show it. Let's see, is this... Why is it wanting to go up? Yes, yes what? Let's see, if I get rid of this, will it collapse? I hope not. Wish I could look straight up. There we go. Should probably get one more pillar on the opposite side. Okay. Oop, that's not what I want. Close that out. Alright, you see it? That's my name right there. Well, I do not hear it groaning anymore, so I think I'm just going to keep mining and see what happens. No, that's a bit personal to ask a 7-year-old. I did. Remember I searched your name last night? Oh. What was it? You're gonna have to give me a name to search. Wonder if YouTube is picky enough that if I sang a copyrighted song, would it try to ding me? Alright, TJC0901. TJC09. Now it's not even showing up with anything. You sure you sent me the right? Yeah, nobody's coming up. Somebody was coming up last night. That's weird. T-Man C0901. Nothing. Nothing's coming up. Pillar's kind of a good little bullseye to aim towards. You found it. You saying you found my name? Yeah, it looks like it went through. I am. But I gotta keep running the game I'm streaming though, bro. Fortnite's something I'd have to play off stream with you. You are a persistent one. Man, I wish you had a PC. You could come run my rock truck. Can I end it at 6? I don't know. That depends on how well this goes. You see, I'm trying to quit my job. And in order to do that, I need to build this YouTube channel up. And in order to build the YouTube channel up, it needs focus. It needs fresh content for the viewers. Fortnite just ain't the direction I'm trying to go. I tried the whole Fortnite thing before, and it's a hard genre to get growth in. Plus, it just added a bunch of stress. Not very good for the mental health. So everybody in that game's toxic. Well, not everybody, but you run into a fair amount of them that are. It really ruins the experience. When did you start playing Fortnite? Like what season? I'm not. I'm nice and cute. I'm sure you are. 2022. So I was doing a little bit of math yesterday after you got off the stream. You know, you said you're 7, and I was streaming Fortnite back in, I think, 2020. So my question would be, how do you like my content if you weren't even playing it when I was making the content? I mean, you already just told everybody you're on the internet posting on live chat, my guy. Now I can't trust you neither, because yesterday you were saying you were 7. That looks filled up. Looks like we'll take one more bucket there. Attempt to take it over to the hopper. I don't know, bro. When the time is right, it'll happen. Yes. Let's see if we got enough to do another quest. Really feels like cheating. But I can just keep repeating it. Oh man, that's a lot of coal. Let's see, about 500. Do the quest again. And again. Dang, that's like cheating, definitely. better start the quest again, right? Confirm. What, I didn't get another level? Oh, did I not start the quest again? Nice. Level 24. I think it's 2 more levels I can get the front shovel. Oh, I can get a front shovel right now. It's got a... Ooh, that's a decent bucket on it, too. Yeah, we're gonna get the front shovel. See if it's worth anything. Yeah, a 5 cubic meter bucket is pretty big for what I'm working with right now. Is the jaw open on this thing? Why does it not want me to dig up that? There's no reason I should be able to dig up there. Yeah, I don't know if this front shovel is really going to work in here. think I got enough headspace to really properly dump this, but we'll find out in a second. Yeah, this is just not gonna work. I don't know if I should sell this thing or what. Yeah, I don't think this is working. Alright, back to the loader. Work out here, I guess, cleaning some things up. Let's see, does that jaw open at all? Shift Q. What does Shift Q do? Oh! It does open! Okay, so I've got that set up to Shift E. So Shift Q would be close. Alright, alright. So this will work. Nice. Tough in first person because I need to get GPS on this thing. Let's get her set up. I think the key for this is going to be a little more headspace. So we'll get in here with the loader and clear out somewhere for this rock truck to sit down in. Yeah, this does not want to comply right now. I afford a bigger loader yet. Let's see, I think I got this one. That would be my next 6.7. Metric cubed. 21, 48, so level 38 is my next upgrade, realistically. What is this thing for? It's a scoop and move. That one's for, like, tight spaces. That ain't what I'm trying to do right now, though. Let's get this thing fueled up real quick. Let's see what we've made on the oil. That's something we started up fresh last night. It's a little bit of a walk, but let's see what we got out of her so far. Of course. I need to get like a set of... Let me see if I can make me a staircase over here right quick. So we got that. Maybe if I just build it with dirt. Yeet. Oh, no, no, no! There we go. Got myself a little staircase to get up here now. Alright, what do we got? 9,000 oil. Let's see what 9,000 oil will net us here. That is insane. The profits on this oil. 635,000. That is crazy. And I don't even think that's fully processed. I think I could make that into generator oil. Wait, that's not even fuel yet. So what if I... What if I get more... What is this? Some kind of processor. Production. Oil refinery. Get 2 more oil refineries. Two oil refineries. Put that storage tank back. Is this gonna work? Yep. Generator fuel. I'm lucky I didn't just blow up that transformer. Let's see, what's tomorrow's weather supposed to be? Looks like it'll be a little warmer tomorrow, but not much. Let's see, what's 14 generator fuel would run us? Is it worth processing? Dude, almost 1,000 for 14 fuel. He's trying to call it a snow day tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Looks like I'd need to build this out a little bit different to make it efficient. So it definitely seems like there's a choke point going on here. I don't know what this percentage area implies. Well, he just texted the boss man, so we'll see how that goes. We will see. Alright, I have no idea how to do a ramp, but we're gonna try one. See, what's the theory here? I guess the ramp would go on this side over here, so I need to move the truck to the opposite side. Yo, sup, Bullet? Welcome back, brother. So it turns out I did look it up last night. Not sure if I looked it up while you were still watching, but there is cave-in mechanics in this game, so I reinforced this all, and the ground seems to have stopped creaking. I got the front shovel over there. Dude, have you done anything with the oil refineries? Those things are like cheating. Straight cheat. It's just free money. It looks like I need to refine, you know, get it a better layout. But for now, that's what I'm going to run with. I think I sold like 900, yeah, 9,000. 9,000. A stack was about Not tried them. A stack of fuel. What did it go for? It went for 640,000, and it just keeps running. I don't even have to do anything to it. Why will this? Why is? This is so frustrating that this keeps not letting me dig it. But yeah, I'm going to try to dig a channel down over here on the right-hand side so I can get the front shovel in there instead of using this loader. It's probably not going to be as efficient, but I enjoy the excavators way more. Kind of seems like I'm making more money than I can spend at the rate I'm getting experience. So am I bugged out, or can everybody do the quests multiple times? Like, I've done the coal one like 6 times, but keep on the lights. I just don't understand. There's got to be some kind of mechanic that's not letting me dig that for a certain reason. Bullet, if I was streaming Farm Sim, would you watch that? Or are you just interested in out of ore? Let's see, slightly. Yeah, look, it's slightly down. It's still not. There's something about right there. Let's see if I go a little lower. Yeah, I don't know if it's buggy or what. I mean, I've really only been streaming out of ore because you have all the Farm Sims. So I'll take that as a yes. You would watch Farm Sim. Uh-oh, it's freaking out over there. What do you think about Farm Sim 25? Like a lot of people's opinion seems to be that 22 is better because the mods are more established. I could probably just put this in here at this point. Should be able to get the bucket high enough to get her in there. Talking about in Farm Sim, the production chains. I would have figured that the production chains were part of 22 as well. Do you know how to build a ramp without screwing everything up? I'm guessing I'm just gonna have to make it and touch it up manually. Ah, yeah, no, yeah. I think that'd probably be a good idea. I mean, money's kind of no object now that I have the oil rig going. I'm probably gonna go to like 8 o'clock, Tucker. But like, even saying that, there's no promises. I wonder if I can get a ramp manually. I'm going to try to do it manually before I use the concrete ramps. Park this outside of my entryway too, because it's just too tight in there. Move it over, give me all the space. Might as well. Okay. So we are gonna set our blade up right here. Let's see, try to get our teeth lined up. Our front tooth on this lined right up with that concrete. We're gonna go pretty aggressive. We'll go 16. That's not aggressive enough. I wish there was, like, you know how on Farm Sims some of the tractors like have a high, like there's a high version of the Gear 1 and low gear version of Gear 2. I wish this had it so I had a little more control on this. Alright, we're gonna go like 30. Maybe I gotta lift up. That's probably part of my problem. Maybe I should just be comparing the red and the white line. Let's see what this does. Bring it up. That's not really doing what I want. Up, aggressive. Maybe that's about it right there. And bring it down. It's getting hung up though. That feels like it's probably about a good angle there. Maybe I just gotta do this by eyeball. Don't even worry about the GPS. Just take her nice and slow, you know. Wonder if one bucket wide is enough for that dump truck to fit in here. This does not seem to be doing too bad, Manuel. Wait, can I get a bigger loader? No, I level 38. So I really need to geek out on that coal. A few more passes, I'll have that. Should have that inset enough. Dang, if I had the loader out of the way, I'd test if that's wide enough. How was your day, brother? Hang out with friends, stay at home, get some hours in the ore. What if I backdrag this? It's kind of getting flat down there. Still doing the auto, or are you playing Project Zomboid? That looks pretty darn spiffy, if I do say so myself. I think I want to get a little lower than that, though. A little wider. I'm gonna test the loader out, or the rock truck out, see if she fits good in there. Heavy modded Fat Torio. You'd probably like playing with my buddy. I don't know if he still plays it, but he was always trying to get me to play Factorio. Oh yeah, this is probably low enough to get the front shovel in here. Dang. It's a nice little trench I got going there. What is Shift W? Why is it stopping me from driving like that? Oh yeah, this is gonna work great. This is oh, this is nice. Look at that. Look at how close the bucket swing is to the material pickup. Boom. Done. Oh, front shovel, yeah, let's go. Oh, welcome back, Tucker. It's probably full already. Probably take one more. Wish there was some sort of indicator other than visual, because it's not all that dependable to just go off the visual of it. Oh, it's doing that thing where it won't let me dig up again. That is annoying. Have you played Satisfactory? That game looks pretty intense. It's on your get list, nice. Raise the bucket. All the way up. There we go. Now we're getting there. Does it just not allow you to actually dig up? I wonder if I can glitch, or not glitch it, but use it. No, the teeth don't seem to want to work up like that. Oh, why am I turning like that? I think I'm going to dig that channel down a bit more. I think I need to dig this whole thing down a bit more. Really get this to work. Is this back? Yeah, this feels backwards. Is that... Oh, it's still scoop is scoop, but scoop is forward. That's why it's screwing with me so much. I feel like I'm just dumping a bunch of this on the ground. I don't think it's registering right. Yeah, it's just going on the ground. Or deleting it. Definitely gotta get that channel to go lower. What's your favorite mods on Factorio? I didn't even know there was mods for it. Empty spot in the truck, put a dynamite above it. That might blast me right through. Let me look at the logistics of that. So if I put the dynamite there, let's see, I'm about that far in. Let's build me a little rampy poo here. Now I gotta remember about how far in. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks in. So we're about 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think it would be into this zone, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about that. I just gotta buy the right dynamite, because I don't want the deletemite. Equipment, explosives. We'll just get. We'll get 30 of those. Detonator. Let's see, do I got that parked good? Yeah, it looks like both the charges. Oh no, I gotta pull that forward a bit. It'd be cool if it falls right into the rock truck. Let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna get much better than that. Oh no! That back charge went there. Holy cow! That went a little higher than I was hoping. I'm gonna have to get the loader back in here. Get the loader in, clean that up. See if that did anything worthwhile. So what, you think it was kind of conflicting with the overhead? That's why I was getting deleted material? I mean, that's not terrible, because I think the big reason it was going to cave in was because of how thin it is up there. But now that we're into the meaty section, I don't think that's such an issue. The X out of the way, blocking my view. This would be a good job for like a skid steer. They really should have put skid steers at the beginning. For little things like this. Maybe I should have kept the little loader. Maybe it's my bad. What are you playing? No builds? I might as well make this deeper since I got the loader out. Oh dang, hopefully that wasn't too aggressive. Well, I guess I can come back and smooth that over. Looks like we can take one more load in there. It's like none of these games get it right when it comes to deleting material. This Farm Sim doesn't do it very good. This game deletes material. I think it's just something you gotta kind of accept in these simulators at the moment. Stupid terraform lock. I just have to come back and smack that with a shovel. I wonder if this would be better done with an excavator. Nah, that'd be time consuming. Dozer? I do have enough for a dozer. Let's see how a dozer does in here. Haven't even used one yet. Didn't grab one originally because of how expensive they were, but now that I've got all this money. See, vehicle, did I pay off my loan? Should probably check that first. Yeah, I might as well pay that off. Now we are free and clear. Holy cow. 1.3 million for that one. I probably don't need anything more than a little guy here. At least not yet. It is not. My mechanics are not set up very efficiently at the moment. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's all on shift. I need to set up all these controls. See, I'm going to want to click instead of shift. Let's see. We got to get to Dozer. And control, rotate. We'll make that right click. All the controls will make right clicks. Ripper up and down. Does a ripper actually do something? Kind of scared to do that right there. Yeah, that's probably not a good spot to be trying to test the ripper out. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, we need a GPS on this guy now. Where did that put the GPS? Yep, that's where I want it. Okay, that feels upside down, right? Oh, this actually has a fill blade. Okay. Gonna have to turn the sensitivity down on these suckers. Save. Yeah, this feels backwards, up and down. Dozer blade up is down, down is up. Save, confirm. That feels much more natural. Alright. Sensitivity on left and right for the blade. Tilt left and right. I'm going to take the whole way down, see if that helps. So that's super sensitive. Rotate, so that's all right click things. feels a little better. Oh no, that's in the way. This thing works weird. That's creating a wider path. That is not level at all. Well, we'll just see what that does. I know it's not that bad. I'm just really a perfectionist when it comes to these kinds of things. And I guess smacking it with a shovel will really make it good. That's probably about level we're looking for, though. Man, I wish it had a lot more fine-tune ability, like, on how fast it pushes. One of these days, I'm going to get all the peripherals for this. The pedals and all that nonsense. Yeah, that looks, to me, this looks real sloppy. But it'll get the job done, probably, for what I'm trying to do here. Alright, now let's see how that works. I definitely like how wide it is now. I think I'm going to want to continue that grade down, though, until I want the top of the truck bed to be lower. This whole area needs to be lower. See if we can dig up now. That really bothers me. I can't dig up. This bucket will not overload for the life of me. Oh, no, no, no. Come on, let's not crash already. Why am I wobbling? Gonna have to get used to the backwards controls on this. Will it let me dump like that? No. It just doesn't seem like it's filling up like it should be. That seemed like a pretty healthy load. So probably one more bucket and this thing's about done. Let's see what that did. I mean, it's not overloaded, but it's loaded. Thing looks like a velociraptor. Yeah, I gotta rebind that. Shift Q and Shift E here. Let's see, excavator. Shift Q and E is bucket open, so we'll get rid of these modifiers. No, delete. No, delete. There we go. We'll do. Let's see, do I want bottom? Yeah, we'll try it like this first. See, open. I don't know if I'm going to get a good keybind for that. Just going to have to go slow with this thing till I get used to it. Hopefully I'll get fuller buckets once I get used to the mechanics here. Looks like that's about as far as I can reach that way. Almost nothing in that bucket. Oh, I'm totally dumping on the side of it there. I should probably just keep rolling with the dozer, or not the dozer, the loader for now, until this place gets opened up more. I'll figure out a use for this thing. That's the beauty of games like this. There's no pressure to do the meta. And that's one of the reasons I really like the simulators. It's because you're not put in this box. You're allowed to play it how you want, and nobody can really judge you, especially when you're playing solo. But I've watched enough of the other people playing, and it's like everybody just seems, even if they're playing with other people, seem to just do what they want. Which, why wouldn't you? It's your game. But like, you play games like Fortnite. That's why one of the reasons I don't really play Fortnite is because it's so meta-driven. Now, if I could just... Maybe I do just need to blast the roof here. Oh, shoot. I should have cleaned up that trench first. I'm just going to take this right to the facility. What would you say the way you play is? I mean, you pretty much just play with the loader, don't you? You see, I am not much of a builder when it comes to these things, and when I do build things, it's usually pretty ugly and raw. Like in Minecraft, whenever I played that, my builds look so ugly. But then you got, like, my kid will just go in there and make everything look gorgeous. I would like to be a better builder. It's just, I don't know, it's not in my character. When God made me, He didn't put the skill points in that tree. Not quite sure what you mean by that. Stone block and crash landing. If you're talking about mods or servers, I never got into that. I always played vanilla. I never really liked modding at all until I got into Farm Sim 25. No mod packs? Yeah, I'm clueless about Minecraft mod packs. I just never wanted to put the effort in to doing mods. I mean, I had add-ons playing World of Warcraft. That's a little different. I mean, it's still mods, I guess, but not like mods are today so much. Alright, yeah, so I was putting this in there. Let's see if we can just yeet her in there. Yep, nice. Get her close to the edge. I probably will get into a bit more dynamite as we get into this thing. And I might as well... Yeah, I'll get a bit deeper in here and then I'll do some blasting. That front shovel, yeah, I don't think it's scripted very well. The way it handles dirt, both digging and dumping. Alright, dude, have fun. Thanks for hanging out. And I think does not want to crawl out of that too fast. I don't know if it's because of the angle or just it's not smooth enough. Need to get that hump out of the middle of that right there. You still there, Tucker? Mr. Tucker. So he started blasting.
Hello.
Hold on a second. I'm going to say goodbye to stream. All right, well, thank you everybody for watching. I will be calling it for the night. Got a snow day off tomorrow, apparently. So, I don't know. I don't know what time I'm going to stream tomorrow, but I will be streaming tomorrow.